viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and it looks like we've got White Weenie versus Esper Control, which is a really bad matchup for a control deck. Though it looks like he's managed to keep the Weenie deck at bay quite well. Jace got exiled by Declaration in Stone, and he ultimate priced Dragon Hunter. I mean, I would have expected on turn 5 that White Weenie would have done more than 2 damage. But Always Watching just got Silumgar scorned, which I don't blame him. Always Watching is a very powerful card. But he did take 3 damage there, and Consul's Lieutenant is now renowned. Declaration in Stone on Consul's Lieutenant. So, still managing to keep the White Weenie deck small. Keep his board presence small. Thalia's Lieutenant. Always Watching. Does he have another counterspell? Nope. So Always Watching resolves. Throbbing Inspector's a 3/4 Vigilance. And Foul Tongue Invocation. No reveal, but I imagine he's probably going to sacrifice the Lieutenant because it's only a 2/2 right now. And he'll be getting in for 3. Though the Lieutenant does have the potential of being quite a dangerous creature, thanks to the fact that, as far as I know, all of the creatures in White Weenie are humans. You know, human tribal has become a thing in Standard now. But he did sacrifice the Lieutenant, so 3 damage goes through. He's down to 12. But still doing well. He's only got 1 creature to have to deal with. He's got 6 mana, well, 5 mana, and 3 cards in hand. That is the biggest problem, is he only has 3 cards in hand, but the White Weenie deck is doing worse. Okay, sacrificing the Clue token to draw a card because he just top decked a land, most likely, which is terrible in this position. As far as I know, there's nothing you can do to stop him from drawing that card, unless you wanted to kill the Throbbing Inspector in response, which, you know, valid tactic. But he draws his card off the Clue, goes to combat, attacking in with the Inspector. That'll be another 3 damage. Esper responds with another Foul Tongue Invocation. No reveal again, but kills off the creature. So, Kythian, Hero of Akros. Not really that great at the moment. I mean, he does have the mana to make him indestructible, but we've seen that he has options to deal with creatures that don't involve destroying them. He could play another Foul Tongue Invocation, though I doubt it. Grasp of Darkness is another viable option, which bypasses indestructible. Declaration in Stone, another valid way to get around indestructible. But right now, considering he's taken 8 damage, Esper's in a pretty good position. Oh, and another land for Weenie. Okay, no response from Esper, so he takes the 3 damage from Kythian and goes down to 9. Now is the time that Esper really needs to play something. I mean, he's gotten really lucky that Weenie has drawn land in the past couple of turns instead of gas. So Weenie is got one card in hand, and so he's basically top decking, and he has no creatures left. Languish saw to that. Town Gossip Monger. Not really the greatest creature right now, but it beats a land. He just needs creatures to put on the board. Unless he's going to counter it. No, he lets it go through. It could have just been a delay, or he could have, you know, been bluffing to make him, to stress him out, make him think that he had a counter or something. Down to 2 cards in hand for Esper, and he played another land. So it looks like he's in the same boat as Weenie. Only in his position, he needs ways of dealing with creatures because he's at 9 right now. But, oh, another land for Weenie. Man, the shuffler really hated him this game. When you're playing a mono white aggro deck, you do not want to see 9 planes. And it's turn 10. He's only missed 1 land drop the entire game. Okay, Gossipmonger is going in for 2. I don't imagine that he's going to waste something on him, considering it's 2 damage, and he didn't. That is, if he even had a response. 2 cards in hand. Five, 6, 7 mana. Ruinous Path to kill the creature, and use the Waken to get a 4/4 creature. So that might be game, depending on how bad the shuffler treats the white deck in the next couple of turns. Okay, Throbbing Inspector. That will actually help him out. In this particular situation, a clue is actually helpful. Since he has the ridiculous amount of mana to spend, he can actually burn the clue right here, right now to get another card and hope that it's something that he can use. Because, he's got him on 7. He is so close. I mean, it's not like he's on 1 kind of a situation, but 7 is really close. An Archangel of Tithes or an Avacyn would be, a major bomb right here. Did he get anything helpful? Knight of the White Orchid. He's one, it's too bad he's a 3/3 because the first strike, if he's a 4/4, he could take down this land without a problem. Say, yeah, he's got to hold it back now. That's 5 power on the board. He's got 7 life. Something as simple as another always watching would make this lethal. So he's got to play it smart here and hold back the creature so that he has a blocker. Okay, 4 mana for wow, can't talk at the moment. Archangel of Tithes, a very powerful card for White Weenie. 4 mana for a 3/5 flying that is kind of a ghostly prison, and you know, I can't think of a card that does the making it can't block ability right off hand, not like Ghostly Prison. But attacking all in, the knight gets blocked by the 4/4, so he takes 2 and goes down to 5. But the sacrifice, I would say, is worth it considering he's down to 5 now. Archangel is a 4 and she's a flyer. So at the very least, he can attack in with the Archangel basically for free since she has Vigilance and get in for 4. And no response from Esper. He takes the 4 damage and goes down to 1. It is now Desperation mode. Oh, and a second Archangel of Tithes. So 1 creature kill isn't going to be good enough. Well, Silumgar's Scorn. The problem is that he didn't reveal the dragon card, so he can just pay the 1 mana. Another one. I was gonna say, does he have a Clash of Wills in his hand? But no, he burned through his entire hand. And that is pretty much game, unless Esper top decks a bomb here. And he concedes. I have to say, that lasted a lot longer than I expected. The Esper deck did a very good job of minimizing the amount of damage that he took, but at the end of the game, both of them got stuck in that top decking for gas, and White Weenie managed to get it before Esper did. Esper did a really good job in this game. No denying that. Even though, it may not look it from the life totals. But he did a good job. It's just, it's hard to deal with White Weenie when you're a control deck, because they're just inherently faster than you. But I'm going to end the video there. That was White Weenie versus Esper Control, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.